Well, we got a brand new trailer for My Adventures with Superman, and Season 2 is shaping up to look like something quite awesome. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what's in the new trailer, some of the new villains that are making their way into this season, and why I think we're in for another big surprise. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and ring the bell for all the update. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, we got a new trailer for My Adventures with Superman, and Season 2 is shaping up to be quite the ride. Not only did we get a peek into some of the new villains showing up this season, but we are indeed getting another very familiar heroic Kryptonian, and overall, this looks like a ton of fun. Now, to be fair, the first season caught people pretty off guard, and many fans were really surprised at how much fun the show was. It seems like what worked in Season 1 is being doubled down on in Season 2, and they're going to continue to try to bring us the same version of the show. Now, the first thing I noticed about this upcoming season is there are a lot of villains. In the new trailer, we get a good look at Blockbuster, Atomic Skull. Lex Luthor is joining the series, which is a big deal. I seem to think I saw some parademons, and there was definitely Brainiac and Zod. So the upcoming season is already chock full of classic Superman villains, many of which seem to be teaming up with Amanda Waller. Now, along with Amanda Waller, I saw a couple of other returning faces, including Livewire and Deathstroke. So the season has already shaped up to be pretty exciting, and we haven't even gotten the first episode. Now, a lot of the trailers seem to focus on that conflict with Brainiac and Krypton that was set up during the first season, and I actually think that is going to be the prevailing storyline throughout the second year. We really danced around that during Season 1, and they put a lot of pieces in place, and it seems like that finally is going to pay off in the upcoming season. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw some parademons in there, and parademons mean Darkseid, although I don't suspect Darkseid will be part of the season. Like with the first season, I think they're going to be seeding villains for the third, and we got Brainiac seeds during Season 1, so I think any New Gods references or Apocalypse references will definitely be setups and seeds planted for the upcoming Season 3, assuming it gets it. Now, along with all these baddies, well, it appears Superman won't be alone. Obviously, a lot of the familiar faces like Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen will be back, but the most interesting reveal in the whole trailer was the addition of Supergirl. Now, we just get a tiny tease of Supergirl in the trailer, and I honestly think that'll probably happen towards the end of the season, but it appears when there is going to be a final showdown with Brainiac and potentially General Zod, while Kara Zor-El will be standing shoulder to shoulder with Clark, giving them double the Kryptonian power. Now, beyond the characters in the trailer, everything else looks, well, just like we got last year. It's definitely leaning heavily into that anime style, which worked way better than it should have, and it's definitely a continuation of what we got during Season 1. I really think if you like Season 1, you're probably going to like Season 2, because it surely feels the same, and it appears they will be leaning into what worked the first time around. Now, this was a short trailer. It was only about 40 seconds of new footage, but overall, I found it really enjoyable, and it did get me pretty excited. Actually, what made me most excited was the release date, because we're not going to have to wait that far. It turns out Season 2, which will be a 1-hour premiere, will drop on May the 25th on Toonami, and the very next day on Max. So we have less than a month before the My Adventures with Superman returns, and we're back up to our neck in Kryptonian shenanigans. We're going to keep a close eye on all of this. I can't wait for Season 2 of My Adventures with Superman. It was an absolute joy the first time around, and the fact that the Man of Steel is back with such a cool crew and so many wild villains, I think we're in for a great ride. But we're going to have to wait and see.